function of an algorithm. We are human beings.
I deliver food on my bicycle through Uber, DoorDash, all those guys.
And what's it like being a delivery worker?
Sucks.
What are your conditions? I mean, how many hours a day do you work?
Easily 60, 70 hours a week.
And how do you survive in San Francisco?
I just learned how to work the city around, but it's like just more like getting by than just like actually living, you know?
Do you have health care?
No.
What happens if you get injured or sick?
I'm on my own at that point, so.
And what do you think needs to be done?
Simple, unionize, give us basic rights, pay us fairly, at least to where like we actually feel good to work at the end of the day instead of being tired and like, you know, like where do we get at this point after a day of just like delivering around the city, you know? It's like, am I gonna like grow out of it, or is it like something that's just temporary but like, it's kind of a situation where people that like supposed to use this as like a temporary job, it's like kind of their only way of living, you know? It's terrible. Like it's pretty much like all one big lie, you know, just to make us like make us look like we're like getting like the benefits we needed, but that's apparently not the case at all.
You haven't gotten any benefits?
No, other than just getting like maybe stipends like here and there, but it's like, you know, whatever.
Dangerous working as a delivery worker?
Yes. Pretty dangerous because I have to worry about not getting hit by the traffic and making sure this doesn't fall apart on me. So it's like, you know, it's kind of bullshit. Yeah. Also, I don't get like whenever like my bike gets damaged, I don't get reimbursed for any like repairs or anything like that. It's pretty much all out of my own pocket.
So it's like you're on your own.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Except for organizing.
Yeah, you know, just kind of seeing how, like, I'm just interested in seeing how, like, what people can do out here, you know.
Okay, thanks.
Today, standing beside my fellow drivers to say that I'm sick of gig greed. For those who don't know me, I'm a Lyft Uber driver for 4 years and nearly 10,000 rides. And I love driving. I know that I provide a valuable service to our community, and I'm great at my job. I will always think of drivers fondly and with respect because my great-grandfather was a driver. And you know what? He did well. He lived modestly, but he had a good retirement, he had a cute little house, and he had time to spend with me when I was a little girl. I think about that now as a Lyft driver, and I realize that as it stands, I will have none of those things. No retirement. At this rate, no home of my own. And at 60 plus hours a week, we have very little time to spend with our families. And why? Why is it that my grandfather had all these things and we can't? Why? Because the heads of his company were not made up of billionaires, stockholders, and venture capitalists. Yeah. Today is our day to call out Uber and Lyft for the lies and the mistreatment we face every day as drivers. It's our day to say that we matter. I don't know about you, but I'm tired of reading about these shady corporate crooks buying their third and fourth mansions while we work longer hours for less pay.
Hell yeah! Shame on them. Shame.
Speaking of lies, let's talk about Prop 22.
You step back for their shot.
Yep.
Prop 22 promises flexibility. Well, I don't see any flexibility in working 60 to 80 hours a week just to scrape by.
Right. No.
They promise access to health care. What a crock of shit, Kathleen.
That's called Medi-Cal.
I didn't get no health care plan. I didn't get Kaiser or Blue Cross or any of those. What we got was a stipend. A stipend that covers a quarter to a third of what the average American pays for their health coverage. was a fraud.
Yeah, that's right.
Prop 22, somebody lied to you. Say it with me, Prop 22. Somebody lied to you. Because of Prop 22, we're here today to fight for the ProAct. Now more than ever, we need to protect our right to organize. We need federal legislation that will help us take the power back. Uber and Lyft use the lies of Prop 22 to take everything away from us. They're taking 40 to 60 to 80% of the fares and more. They take away the ability to see where we're going, right? That sham, they let us see it for a couple months, right? You guys get to see. Oh, thanks, AB5, by the way. Thanks, AB5. And thank you to San Francisco for seeing the bullshit that Prop 22 was. Because y'all voters here in San Francisco voted no.
That's right.
Drivers have support in the Bay Area. And we need to keep fighting. And we have the power.
We will.
We do. Today we stand up to take the power back. When workers' rights are under attack, what do? Stand up. When worker rights are under attack, what do? Stand up. Our first speaker today is my dear friend Linda. She's been organizing with Rideshare Drivers United for a year now. She is the co-founder of Vitality Health. She spends much of her time in San Jose, down in the airports, right? Where people, sit in their urine waiting for the next ride. That's where Minna is, organizing her fellow workers. So please give a warm welcome to Minda Ahua. Wage shortage, not a driver shortage.
Hell yeah.
Hello, my name is Minda, and I am a member of Rideshare Drivers United. I am striking here today with all of you to support, pass the ProAct. As a proud brown woman who drives, I have seen Uber and Lyft shenanigans up front for myself. This is real. I am also a Silicon Valley data scientist who drives. Uber and Lyft promised drivers 120% of minimum wage. But after gas costs and car maintenance, I make $6 an hour. $6 an hour. My driver friend Gene didn't receive his Uber wages in the bank recently. Went to the hub multiple times, called customer service, no response. No response and no recourse. We need the ProAct for recourse, for their damn response. We need the ProAct to organize and collectively bargain for a fair deal from Uber and Lyft. Without the ProAct, we who earn a living are unprotected from cheaters, from Uber and Lyft, from cheating companies, from cheating politicians who create digital slavery. We who earn a living, we need multiple jobs. We who earn a living work 20 hours a day to feed ourselves and our families.
Not okay.
We who earn a living are unprotected from cheaters. Without the ProAct, we who earn a living are unprotected from cheaters. Without the ProAct, fair pay, respect, and a voice on the job. Everyone who earns a living cares about this. We support you. Everyone who cares, everyone who earns a living cares about this. We support you. Pass the ProAct.
That's right. Pass the
Pass the ProAct.
Are you a driver?
No.
Evan Sutton.
You a driver?
No, but I'm a member of Peninsula DSA. We're fighting today to give Uber workers a better life and better wages. No, I know you heard on YouTube that the last election there were people trying to pass the ProAct. Let me tell you, there were people trying to pass Prop 22 to classify workers as independent contractors. Let me tell you this: those workers were bullied into doing what they were doing. They were bullied by their bosses and co-workers who were scabbing on the union.
You think Congress is going to pass it? What about the filibuster?
I think the filibuster's got to go.
Why is it still there?
In my opinion, the Senate itself is an undemocratic institution. What we need is a unicameral legislature, as the House of Representatives, that protects and safeguards the interests of the workers and not just a few rich class people.
Think that's going to happen with the Democrats? Aren't the Democrats funded by Uber and these companies?
Both parties are. What we need is a third party, whether it be the Greens, DSA, PSL, CPUSA, Workers' World, whatever.
You're for a Labor Party then?
Yes.
How is that going to come about?
With the Labor Party, what I would like to do is to take workers from the Democrats, like AOC and Ilhan Omar, and hopefully organize the rest of DSA and PSL. Look, the Labor parties like PSL and the People's Party are already here. What we need is to form them into one big party and pacify the Democrats to combat the Republicans.
Do the right thing. There's a wage shortage, not a driver shortage. There's a wage shortage, not a driver shortage.